Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I apologise about the ever so slightly different camera angle. Tonight, my phone has died, so we're on charge, hence we're a little bit further over. A normal backdrop, but you can see the building work that we're doing. That's away. Anyway, let's bring it back. Tonight, Spring Smash Off review is no other than the Rookie Smash. Now, I do believe in transportation, back to our main hub this year, that a bottle exploded. Hence, the label got a little bit mashed up. But I think my one survived quite well from what I hear. So we have got here the Rookie Smash American Pale Ale by Steve Homebrew at 4.7% ABV. On the back we have got, I can still read, don't you worry, printed perfectly, right. Aristotle malt, 2014 Amarillo hops, water, excuse me, US-05 and a no sparge brew in the bag. And this is the first beer in this year's competition that I've tried that has declared itself as a brew in a bag. But obviously we didn't have to, say what our kit was. And I don't know if Steve did a video of this one, but I've been following his channel. And here we go. If you want to follow on YouTube, it is Steve Homebrew. Or on the recipe is on brewersfriend.com/homebrew/recipe/227708/rookie dash or hyphen Amarillo hyphen smash. Now, as you can tell, I am perspiring tonight. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday of the heat wave. So tomorrow night I've not reviewed a couple of beers for a few nights because I've had a weekend in London on the craft beers. I've had various beers of my own. So, fresh palate tonight. Let's go. First of all, it's a sealed bottle. It's got, must be some sort of marking, secret marking, the little yellow dot. It's a bottle conditioned beer. Great yeast settling going on there. It's been in my fridge. It's been out of my fridge for, I'm not joking, we've been recording 3 minutes. It's been out of my fridge 4 minutes. And you can see it is sweating. It is so hot tonight. I mean, it was 29 degrees earlier. Look at me. I mean, I've just come out of a shower, but I've not even made it to the shower yet. So, let's crack this one open. I'm looking forward to this. It's yet again a tight bottle. Goodness me, hold on. I know, we're in. Now, I've learned that initial little hiss is not when the seal goes. Ready? There we go, right. There's a good carbonation. Let me show you. Already rising through the bottle. Now, as a rule, I have not watched anyone's beer review of a beer that I've yet drank. I've been enjoying this year's beer reviews from everybody, obviously, of course, the reviews of my own beer and the beers I've enjoyed. And it's great to see other people's reaction to the same beer. So, wherever I've seen the beers I've not yet drank, they're all new to me. And I think, as fairness goes, that's the way to do it. So, also, I've noticed in my own, do not sniff the bottle because let's give everyone a fair chance. Out the glass. It's the same glass, ladies and gentlemen. Same glass. There is no markings on there now because it's been washed so many times. Right, here we go. Now, there was quite a bit of carbon. Oh, look, already. I'm going to take it easy, so I want a massive head on this. Especially this glass, because it curves together at the end. It's not a Craig tube safe glass, ladies and gentlemen. We all know what a Craig tube safe glass is, or whatever. Pickles, or anyway. Right, look at that. Beautiful. It's rising up the glass. I'm going to take it nice and steady. Oh, look. look, rising up beautifully in that camera angle. You can just get it like, there we go, and okay, there. I've got good bits to, well, look, you can see what I've got in the bottom, all the yeast, but I might have slightly over poured that, but I didn't notice I was pulling the yeast up. So we have got, let me just remind myself, Marisosa, Amarillo hops, and USA 5 yeast. Now, my first ever extract beer before I was into YouTube was the Brew UK Wait Amarillo. So it's a hop that does hold, you know. Anyway, let's crack on. Bloody hell, we're 5 minutes in. I've not even smelled the beer yet. So here we go. I'm getting a good aroma. Well, first of all, a small fingerhead, just under. It is a. It's not a straw colour. It is a. It's an. Let me, for comparison reasons only. Oh, do you know what? I can't reach because where you are tonight. Let's have a little look. Let me grab a industrial orange. It's a copper. If you compare it to an orange, that's not lemon. From my lighting, that's orange copper. I mean, that is like a perfect copper. Of any colour, it's copper. Now, on the nose, I'm smelling a little bit of I'm trying to think what I can wait to. I know what Amarillo smells like. It is an Amarillo hops. There's a faint orange peel about it. Yes. You can smell the malt. There's a sweet backbone there, nice and strong, sweet background. No yeast smell. Right, let's go in for a taste. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Right, I'll go again because, as I say, tonight I'm perspiring. I've drank a couple of pints of water, but let's just see. Genuinely. Wow. Genuinely, wow. Steve Homebrew, for someone who is proclaiming to be a rookie, first off, medium to dry mouthfeel. The dry is good because there's just about, well, there's quite a good carbonation, even though it didn't overfizz. Cleans the tongue, fresh palate. There's a little bit of residual sweetness off the malt. Not a too strong a hop, Amarillo. It doesn't, in American Pale Ale, it's not got what I would just personally describe as the bitterness of an Amarillo. Let's just, as a Pale Ale, IPA, hold on. No, you're right, sorry, it's an IPA. It's not what I'd call a pale, American APA, American Pale Ale. It's smooth, it's refreshing, it's clean, it's brewed in the bag. My goodness. And no sparge brew in the bag. And you still got 4.7%. I will look at your recipe just to see how much grain you use, obviously, what sort of efficiency, because that's lovely. Give me a few minutes with this one, Steve. Go let it warm up. I mean, it's not going to take long tonight. We're 10 minutes in. excuse me, give me a minute. I'm gonna just let it sit, give it a swirl, make my notes, and I'll be back. Cheers. Right, I'm back. Now, it's knocked it over. If Steve is what he claims to be, the rookie, gosh, he has brewed what I would consider a clean, crisp, no off flavours, perfect example of a homebrew for someone who, I mean, they say clean, crisp, no off flavours. In my notes, aroma's not the biggest. I don't know if you dry hopped it. I don't know. I mean, Amarillo hops tend, I've noticed, have a bit more aroma on hopping. Marisota, it's not. I'm not getting the marisotiness, but do not take that as a negative. I think it's a clean beer. It's like a refreshing beer. Sometimes in Marisota there tends to be a bit too much sweetness left behind. Certainly in my own beers. And this isn't there. I don't know what it fermented out to. And it was using US-05. I mean, usually it's like 1010. If I wanted to say, if I just opened the window here and grabbed someone in off the street and said, taste this. And said, this was homebrewed, I think I could convert anybody to a homebrew beer. I mean, the great example of what can be produced, especially from brewing the bag. I mean, and I'm a free tier man myself. I like the mash tun and the HLT and the boiled kettle, but it does remind you, keeping it simple. Single malt, single hop, US-05. Now, personally, I would not, if you didn't say US-05, I would not put this as a US-05 beer. US-05 to me, I've used it an awful lot. I showed you in Harry's brew that just in that little fridge there that I've got US-05. I'm a Mangroves Jacks man myself after Darren suggested to me, but great beer. Thank you. I've put a few notes down. I hope you appreciate the comments. Steve Homebrew. It is Steve Homebrew. Yeah, Steve Homebrew. American Pale Ale. It says, it does what it is on the can. Fantastic, mate. It's not a beer that, like, I'll be honest, it's not a beer that knocks you out. It's not a beer that lets you down. It is, if I could brew this all day long, I tell you what, I'd have the brewery going just there next to the fridge. If I could just put a cup of this in the keg as a house brew all day long, in this hot weather, keg wouldn't last long at this. Cheers, Steve. Much appreciated. I'm running massively long into this review. Must be about 13, 14 minutes. God knows if YouTube will let me upload this. Cheers.